right now we can say that cash is not disappearing, even if it seems like it's doing that in Sweden. We just got a report recently from our management. Our management said, so that's maybe not that true. But if we look into the cash amount in the world, we can see that the increase of cash in the world, it's about 6% per year. Anyhow, in Sweden, it's declining 3%. So in Sweden, it's not very good for us. But in the rest of the world, it's increasing 6%. And then we can say Scancon is making the best year in Sweden ever. So what's the problem? And there seems to be something interesting to understand how we can handle and use our market. It is quite complex. I've been working for Scancon since 2000, so 16 years now. Working as a project manager, and now since 10 years product manager within the retail segment, making solutions for retail, the retail area. Now stores handling cash, the cashier is having their till, the till should be counted in the evening, and they need cash in the morning when they start the till. So that's the business, to make operation, to make the handling of cash more easy within the retail store. We can see that there is a lot of savings. I will give you a small presentation around Scancon a little bit more. What we do, we have a market-driven approach. So we listen to the customer. The customer is, we do not invent products and then say, now you should use this product. We have tried that many times. And we see that we need to listen very carefully to the customers. We can have ideas. We can talk with the customers about ideas. But we never do anything until we have a kind of a commitment with the customer. So that gives us a philosophy within the company how to handle our product and our product strategy. And we can follow trends and needs in the market. We're servicing many business segments. If you take away a look at how cash is handled in the society, you understand that there are a lot of different areas. We may have banking, cash in transport, cash in process, public transport, retail, and so on. I will take the next picture because that gives, no, not this one, but the next. We have a global presence. We are in all countries in the world today. So it's a quite spread company in the world. We do business almost all over the world, and we're turning over about 100 million euros. We're 450 people. We're of 120 working here in Malmö. We are in more than 100 countries. We deliver 13,000 devices on a yearly basis. We need to look into our customer needs and understand there is always different things of handling cash that needs to be supported. Counting cash, collate cash, what does that mean? I don't know. Store cash, transport cash, preparing floats, handling security or false cash, counting, security, pickup. So there is a lot of different customers, and if you take a look at the areas where we work in, we can see them here. We have gaming industry, we have retail, we have banking, and we have CIT companies. That is the main player in the market. And we do have products that is fitting in differently into these different customer segments. And here is 5 columns. And those verticals, we call them verticals, they have different responsibilities within the company. So each person, we have a vice president for each vertical here, keeping control of their product portfolio. And you can see here, we start with a lot of different products. Actually, those products here can even be used here, and those products here could be used here. So there is a cross situation from that point of view. If my segment is this one here, this is retail cash solutions for retail and leisure. And if we break that down into components, into boxes, we can see that within this box there is this amount of different solutions and machines. So there is about, I think we have about 15 different type of machines, and we combine them to make different type of operations. And of course, the software is the one that is binding everything together in a very smart way. And everything is to make it easy to understand, because here comes the thing that is a little bit tricky for us, and that is the sales process. How do we sell this to our customers? How do we present it? So the salesperson that is standing out there and meeting the customer, they need to understand what it is about. So even if we have a lot of products and we develop a lot of things, it is so tricky to reach out to the customers. And the most important parameter to reach success is the salesperson who's standing there in front of the customer. Salesperson must understand the needs. He must know all the products, and he must be able to prepare something that is reliable and to a good price to the customer. So, and our solutions are quite complex. It's handling of cash handling. You need to understand the amount of cash. You need to understand what the requirements are in specific. It could be special vouchers like checks and so on that should be handled together with the cash. So one first part, because we have this amount of different type of solutions and combinations, and we think we need to have it. Otherwise, we wouldn't have it, of course. We have competitors. They just have one product line, and one product line, because they've been thinking, oh, we only need one product line. And today we can see that this is a winning solution within this market. To have a possibility to make a customized solutions, but make them from modules. So here you can actually see different type of modules, and we can combine them in different ways. You maybe recognize the shape of them here, you can see. But here we have what we call smart deposit systems, smart POS systems, and recycling cash systems, just to make it easy to at least select one line to go with when you meet the customers. So how do we make things operate within our company for this type of products, and how can we handle this type of products within our company? We are about 30 engineers here in Malmö working with developing and supporting production, supporting customers, and then there is about 20 software engineers as well for just maintaining software. We're making software. We have what we call Orchard that is located on the machines, a system that is very flexible, so you can combine different machines and just clicking in boxes, and then it connects directly and it works perfectly. And then we have the software intelligence that is kind of a cloud system that is collecting data. When we sell this type of solutions to a CIT company, like this one here, CIT company put those machines all over in total Scandinavia in stores, and all data is collected into one cloud, one point, and where all cash is counted. And actually, it's when the retailer put the money into the machine in the store, the money goes directly into their account. So it's directly online. That means that they have full control of the cash the whole way. And there is a lot of software to handle all those details. Just to give you a view of how we process our products, I was not really aware of the details how this event should be presented, but I made it my way. So I think when we have a customer, when there are customers coming to us, we always have the customer in the front end, and we always asking what is the needs, what's his needs, and sometimes we are a little bit lucky because we could present a standard product, a product that is from our portfolio, and then it goes directly to the order, because there is a number, you can order it, the factory can manufacture it, and then it's out. So that goes very quick and very smooth. That's about 50% of the sales goes that way. The other 50% is what we call adaptations or special projects. When we have a special project, it goes to the product manager. So that lands on my table, and I need to identify what is the problem, what is the needs, and there could be a lot of specific needs, and we need to develop a product around that. How do we make the product to work into the process? And as I'm now sitting here in the middle, gathering all the data from the customers, I as well need to talk to the development department. How should we develop this? How much resources will it take? And of course, how do we make a decision out of this? We have something, kind of a gathering point within the company that we call the Solution Council. That is the top management of the company that make the final decision. So that is a kind of a board for the product management.
Is that an advisory role as well, or is it just a decision?
It's more a decision, more decision. So everything is prepared when it comes to this board, and that's every 2 weeks we have this. So there is a lot of things coming up. So it's a continuing process, and all decisions. We do not start any projects. We have a kind of a support project that is a smaller, just 2 weeks work. That is handled separately. But when it comes to larger projects, that is more than 2 weeks. Could be 4 months, could be 6 months, and could be maybe about 5-6 million euros or 50 million crowns. So it's 5 million crowns. That's a big customer project. So we have a lot of customers here, and a lot of different groups that's interested in different things. And of course we have the customer. We have the sales team here. We need to have them. They need to close the deal with a happy customer, of course. We have to operate with the development department, and they are the one that is actually defining the cost of the development, and defining the cost of the product as well. The development department do have as we're working with a lot of hardware here, the hardware cost is actually defining the business case. So they have to pay the bill, and they're defining the cost. So
they're not setting the price.
No, the price is set here, but that's just a question of making a right margin. Just for we have about 50% margin on top of the cost of our products. So it's where that's approximately the situation. So there's a lot of money on the hardware to gain. And if we take an installation, a regular installation, it's about 25,000 euros in a store. So it's a car price, like a car, and so it's we think it's quite a lot of money. And we don't make 13,000 installations like that, but maybe 1,000 installations like that. So the management do have a role here as well to decide, and the production, they make the product in the best efficient way. The toolbox we have for making this operational is we have what we call a market requirement specification, and that is the specification. That is the mirror of the customer's requirements, including requirements, but no solutions. We don't describe how it should work with solutions here. Solutions is coming on the technical side. Create specifications. We have a lot of regulations that needs to be met in different countries, security, cash handling, and so on. And then as well, defining the business case. This is done by the product manager. So here we define the business case. So we can see how much money do we have? How can this business be something that is valuable for the company? Actually, sometimes it's depending on the volume of the installations and, of course, the cost and the price we can take out. This document here is prepared in one step, and then there is a decision. Should this be something that we should continue with? And when that is decided on the Solution Council, we continue with a project requirement specification, and that is done by development manager, where he defined all those details. And of course, when we have this business case here, we can identify that the cost will be the correct from the beginning. So we do not do the cost first and then we see what the price will be. We define the price first, and actually we do commit. We do commit with the customer the price and the product before we start the project. So it's important that everything is set, and that's why I say that the customer is the resource. The customer is the resource, and myself or our company is the product, because we have invented a product, we are thinking about it, but the customer is the one who's paying for it, and we must see that they are paying first and make all those commitments first. Sometimes you have an idea and you develop it and you think, oh, this is fantastic, and finally you see it's very expensive and there is no customers, so it's a little bit you lose a lot of money. We have learned a lot during the processes here, I think, and we have come to the situation that we don't do any heavier investment until we have a committed customer, and that could be a stepwise investment as well. So that could be so when the finance is ready and it's time to start the project, that is important for us. So what is most important to Scancoin, and that is we tailor our solutions to meet your specific needs, the customer specific needs. So that is the most important parameter. We work from a lot of standard modules that can be connected in various ways. We have a well-trained sales organization that knows the product. So that is our one of the tricks. We have a quick response on product management team. So that is a kind of lead words for us and how we operate.